Hey everyone, it's Dr. Matt, and today we're going to be talking about the sauna and the possible health benefits that you can get from going into the sauna. So, let's not break a sweat thinking about it. Let's just get right into it. Now, whether you're a sauna enthusiast like myself, or if you're just curious to know about the proposed health benefits from going into the sauna, we've all kind of been universally told that going to the sauna is very relaxing, it's very good for you, and within reason as well. I'll get into it. The first thing I want to talk about is more so how it can help your overall cardiovascular health. I'm actually going to relate to a video that I put out a couple weeks back talking about the therapeutic benefit of getting heat therapy as well as cold therapy. Well, of course, in this case, we're talking about heat. When you are in a hot environment like a sauna, what happens is your arteries start to expand. So you go through a process called vasodilation. So in other words, your arteries start to dilate, you get more blood flow, you get more circulation, better circulation. Now, with that being said, when you're in a hot environment, your heart rate will also increase. So you can almost compare going into the sauna as a little mini workout for your heart. Now, speaking of exercise, when you do a pretty intense workout, chances are your muscles are going to feel sore. Maybe you might feel a little bit stiff after the workout. And this is actually going to translate to the second proposed benefit to going into the sauna, and that's for overall muscle recovery. So when we are going for that last set and we push ourselves at the gym, our muscles need to recover. They need to repair from being broken down from the workout. Now, of course, with that being said, what we talked about earlier, being in the sauna, that helps improve circulation. So getting increased blood flow to muscles that you worked on already is going to help push out those inflammatory markers that are still stuck within that muscle belly, and it's going to promote oxygen-rich and vitamin-rich blood to that given muscle. So it's going to help speed up the muscle recovery process. Getting into the third proposed health benefit of going into the sauna is just general detoxification. So it's with the idea that when you're in the sauna, you get hot, right? And when you get hot, chances are you're going to sweat as well. So it's with the idea that through your sweat, some of the heavy metals that we hold on within our system, over time when they accumulate, it can negatively impact your overall quality of health. So it's with the intention that when you sweat it out in the sauna, you're also carrying some of those heavy metals and pushing them out of your system through sweating. The fourth proposed health benefit to being in the sauna is it can promote good skin health. And that makes sense, right? Because when you're hot, your pores open up. So it gives a chance for some of that debris or dirt or any impurities that are still clogged within that given pore, it gives it a chance to leave, ultimately over time translating to optimal skin health. And lastly, the fifth proposed health benefit to going into the sauna and making that part of your routine is it's relaxing. And that's my favorite part of it all too. And that would make sense. Being in the sauna, your body is more likely to release something called endorphins. And endorphins, for a lack of a better term, is the feel-good hormone. It makes you feel relaxed. It makes you feel rejuvenated. And that would make sense as to why when you're in the sauna and you leave, you feel well-rested. So now that we've kind of discussed the proposed health benefits to going into the sauna and making sauna bathing part of your routine, let's talk about the research. Okay, so there might be a lot of words on this slide, but I'll try to explain it as simple as I can. Essentially, what they did was they did a randomized controlled trial that took individuals that were in their mid to late 40s that did have at least one traditional cardiovascular disease. And what they did was they assessed how can regular exercise as well as regular sauna bathing, how could that improve your overall cardiovascular functionality as well as vitality? So these individuals were divided into three groups. The first group was the control group. Essentially, they didn't do anything. The second group was individuals that did regular exercise. And the third group was individuals that did regular exercise as well as regular sauna bathing. Now, this was measured over an 8-week period. And what they found within those three groups, of course, with the first group, they didn't find much. Makes sense. The second group that did just exercise did see their overall blood pressure go down. They did see that their cholesterol levels also went down and their cardiovascular health did improve. However, when we look at the third group being regular exercise as well as regular sauna bathing within that 8-week period, they seem to have the most therapeutic benefit in relation to lower blood pressure, systolic blood pressure, lower cholesterol levels, arterial stiffness went down, general fat mass also went down. So when comparing the 3 groups, the group that did sauna bathing as well as exercise did see the most improvement in relation to cardiovascular health and functionality. The second article is a systematic review evaluating several different heavy metals such as arsenic, cadmium, lead, and mercury, and how they are related to your sweat, especially if you do accumulate these heavy metals over time, and how sweating can be a natural form of detoxification. Now, what this systematic review did was it took 24 different case reports and it compiled through evidence synthesis. What they essentially found through different sweat collections was it really depends on how much heavy metal exposure you've been through in life. But essentially, whether it be through urinating, whether it be through metabolizing these heavy metals, or more importantly, through sweating, your body can get rid of those heavy metals, albeit not all at one shot, but your body can excrete these heavy metals over time. And what they found, especially with intensive exercise, your levels of cadmium, arsenic, lead, and mercury are higher in your sweat in comparison to your blood plasma, which would lead to that, yes, sweat is a good way to help detoxify and get those bad things out of your system. So for the third article, let's bring it back to cardiovascular vitality and functionality. This is a meta-analysis that assesses the acute and short-term effects of using the sauna to help improve your overall cardiovascular health and functionality. What they did was they took 16 peer-reviewed journal articles and they compared through evidence synthesis, is this going to be something that's going to be beneficial for someone that might have a cardiovascular disease? And what they found out of those 16 peer-reviewed articles, now mind you, this is between a 2 to 4 week period, they did find that yes, sauna treatment can play a positive role in improving cardiovascular functionality and vitality. Now, again, this is coupled with exercise as well. This is not strictly sauna treatment. Now, what's my take on all this? Well, I am a sauna enthusiast. I do like going into the sauna. But at the same time, too, everything within reason. If you have a pre-existing cardiovascular issue, I would bring that up with your primary MD before going into the sauna. I wouldn't go into the sauna longer than 15 minutes a shot, because you're going to then cross that fine line of therapy and therapeutic torture, and you don't want to do that. Also, when you do decide to go to the sauna, you want to make sure that you're well hydrated beforehand, because of course you're going to sweat in the sauna. So that's going to help push out any of the water that's currently in your system. It's going to push it out through sweat. So if you are to go into the sauna, make sure you're well hydrated before as well as after being in the sauna. So to sum everything up, yes, I do believe when done conservatively, incorporating sauna sessions into your overall wellness routine can be good for you. As we talked about before, there needs to be more research, and there needs to be more research over time to show long-term effects of sauna usage. So then we could definitively say that yes, for the long term, using the sauna would be beneficial for you. But all in all, when done conservatively, I do believe you'll get good from it. At the same time too, it's relaxing. So who doesn't like to relax? Stay happy, stay healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, everyone.